So the main way you're going to be gathering up your rubbish and removing it from a job site is by loading it into a dumpy bag. Now, one of the problems with these, they're very sort of floppy and they can be hard to load, the sort of, at least the first kind of bit of rubbish. There's a couple of things you can do to make that a bit easier for you. If you've gathered up a few piles of rubbish, the easiest way to load this super quickly is to actually get this bag right next to your pile of rubbish, step inside it and use either your leaf boards just to gather that rubbish in and chuck it straight between your legs, or use a leaf rake and pull it all in like that, push it to the back of the bag. You can shuffle forward, get a bit more rubbish, and that's a super quick way for loading quite a big pile of rubbish, you know, loose leaves and that sort of thing, hedge clippings, really quickly into that bag. So the other thing you can do, if you don't want to use that particular technique or it's not suitable, is you can actually fold the sides down and it will stiffen the sides up, and it'll allow you to have it kind of standing of its own accord, and then you can chuck rubbish in it. So you need to fold the bags down like so. Like so, and then you can grab your rubbish straight into the bag, and as you sort of fill it up, you can raise these sides up a little bit, and so eventually the rubbish that's inside it is kind of holding the bag up anyway. The other thing, don't load it more than you can carry it with one person on your own, because as soon as you start dragging these bags across the ground, they're very quickly going to have holes in it, and at 3 or 4 pound a bag, they're not going to last long. So the other thing is these here, this is just cheap feather edge boards, but they make a really efficient sort of grabber, particularly on kind of sort of hard surfaces and that sort of thing, or getting into curbstones. You can get all the loose debris up, pinch it and chuck it in your bag. So these combined with the bag here is a really good efficient way of getting rid of rubbish.